What's up, Hannah? How you doing? I never know what pole I want to set out first, but I got 3 big poles. I got one bobber pole, and then I got one pole I'm just gonna be casting with like some lures and stuff on it. I want to try using some crappie jigs, so that's probably what I'm gonna be doing today: crappie jigging, and then everything else is just catfish, particularly catfishing. Northern, always good to see you, my brother. Always good to see you. We getting my poles set up. I had 2 poles that was a 2-piece that I had broken down in the car. And no, I don't have my car back, Northern. I'm using wifey's car today. She was generous enough to let me use it, so we out here fishing. She knew I couldn't stay away from the water too long. She's definitely a go, as always. I'm fixing put my 2-piece poles together. We don't got nothing bait-wise. I wanted to use minnows, but I ain't gonna lie, it's a little nippy out here, chat. So I didn't grab minnows out of the fish tank. And I had some creek chub. My boy Northern. I had some creek chub, so you've been a member, Northern. Even if you wasn't a member, you a member. You Northern, like. Yeah, they was going crazy in chat last night. Over 300 gifted subs. Not gifted subs, over 300 memberships, bro. It was crazy last night on the IRL stream. That shit was crazy. Paul Nobodies, Gipjack Cindy, Yoshi, Emmykins. So many people just went in yesterday in chat on gifted memberships, and it was wild. It was a wild night. Over 300 memberships is crazy. Just having one membership is crazy, but having 300 in one night, yeah, it was a wild night. Like I said, I really only have 3 baits. I have liver, I have shrimp. I don't know about the shrimp. I have shrimp, but I don't know about it. I have liver, I have shrimp, and then I have some creek chub that I'm going to use as cut bait. And then I'm going to do some crappie jigging right here beside me. I don't have no live bait or cut bait. Even the creek chub that I have, it died in the fish tank last night. So I just brought it with me. I'm going to cut it up and use that as cut bait. Blue Seed, my boy. Another member popping up in the chat. Another Blue Geeky out here. Let's go, Blue Seed. Appreciate you, brother. W's in the chat for Blue Seed. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Blue Seed, like I was talking about. My boy does an IRL stream on Tuesdays, Troutline Joe. He did an IRL stream yesterday. They gifted over 300 memberships yesterday, bro. 300 memberships. It was a wild night. So, all right, I got all 3 of my poles. I think I'm going to throw a liver on the double hook. I'm going to use this pole. Wait, yeah, I'm going to use this pole for the creek chub. I'm going to throw out creek chub last. Just because I got to cut the fish up and stuff like that. So like I said, I only got shrimp. And I only got liver. But then also I got that creek chub I'm going to be using as cut bait, basically. So that's that. That's my 3 baits. Like I said, I would have got minnows. But it's cold outside, chat. It's not bad. But we just got put under a winter advisory where it's supposed to be freezing. Yeah, my boy Blue Seed, brother, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Always good to see you, brother. That's a lifetime friend right there, chat. Forever. Met him on the game and he been cool since day 1, brother. Blue Sea World. He's hella lit. My Rastafarian brother. All right, chat. Let's get these baits on these hooks. The longer we wait, the longer the fish will be waiting. I freaking knew I had another bait to throw in the water. I should have freaking put it in. So it's on liver and shrimp. So basically, y'all just about to see me spam liver and shrimp, chat. Because like I said, that's the real main baits I got. Other than that, I got cut bait. I don't have no live bait. I don't have no worms, which is not like me, but that's just what I don't got. I don't have those today. Usually do. Don't have them. I mean, I have my bait cage in the water, but it's not near me. I have my bait cage in the water somewhere all the way over there, just so I can get some more live bait to put in my fish tank just for next time. Hopefully we catch a whole bunch of bluegills, so that'll be real exciting. We need more bluegills in that fish tank. We only got bullheads and a few creek chub in there and some minnows, but everything's eating the minnows, so supposed to be getting some stuff to put in the tank to prevent them from getting ate, but for now, we got some liver on the hook. We got some shrimp on the hook. What up, Danny, brother? How you doing? Always good to see you, my guy. I'm doing terrific, brother. It's a little chilly, but it's not that bad. First pole was in the water, and that was shrimp and chicken. I mean, shrimp and liver. I'm just gonna put shrimp on this one. Like I said, I got 3 big poles, but I only got 3 baits. And then I got a bobber pole. I'm just gonna put, I don't have no live bait or anything. I was just gonna put a little piece of shrimp on the bobber pole. You know, it's shrimp. It's the color is gonna attract the fish more than anything. If this was a treble hook that I was using right here, I would be putting liver on, but it's a bass hook, so I'm just gonna put some shrimp on that. Thread that through. Yeah, it's a bass hook, man. And my treble hook broke off when I went fishing Sunday, and I didn't have any more treble hooks. I only have one treble hook pole I ever use. If it was a treble hook pole, it'd be this white pole. Other than that, this pole switches between hooks constantly because it's always breaking off. Whiskers, how you doing, brother? Car lover, what's up, man? How you doing? Another beautiful day in Louisville, Kentucky, brother. All right, we got 2 poles out now, chat. My last pole, like I said, is gonna be some creek chub. I'm just gonna cut it. There's one. I got multiple bells, but I'm only gonna put 1 bell on that because it's a triple pole holder, and I'm not even gonna put 3 poles on that. I'm only gonna put 2 poles on that. This last one, like I said, is gonna be a creek chub pole, so I'm gonna cut this creek chub in half, and then I'm gonna throw that out. Then after that, we just gonna work on my bobber pole, and I'm just gonna have a pole I'm gonna be casting. I'm just gonna be casting like crappie jigs, maybe a frog. Nah, no frog. Yeah, crappie jig. What up, Gator Monster? How you doing, brother? All these blue giggies in here, man. Like I said, yesterday they went crazy in chat. Over 300 gifted memberships yesterday night. Over 300. It was a wild night. My boy he does IRL streams every Tuesday night, and that Tuesday night they took off. They were dead ass having a war, a gifted membership war. See this right here? This right here I'm gonna use as cut bait. I can grip this damn thing. This shit's slippery. So what we doing with that, chat? That boy is juicy cut bait. All right, let's go, chat. We already almost ahead of the game. We got 3 poles in the water. This might be the quickest I've ever got multiple poles out. I'm gonna put a bell on that one. It's gonna be on its own. It's on its own pole holder. So right now, chat, we got 2 bells out. And then I got this bobber pole. This bobber pole, like I said, I don't have no live bait or anything, so I was just gonna put like, I was gonna cut a piece of shrimp up, cut it into tiny pieces and put some on there. Just the color of the shrimp should attract the fish. You could catch a bass off that or anything. Thunderstruck, what's up, brother? Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. I seen that smaller you caught. Man, I've only caught one smallie in my life, and I was hyped when I seen it. Heck yeah, brother. Cut bait, live bait. I mean, cut bait, shrimp, and liver is what we got today, chat. We're working on getting some live bait, but I don't know if we're going to get time to use it. I got a cage out for live bait, but it's not close to me. It's kind of far. Kind of do it in the bluegill neighborhood. So for this bobber pole, we just going to put a little piece of shrimp on here and throw that out. Just to have a bobber pole out. I can't go without having at least one bobber pole out. I always have one bobber pole out, and I always gotta have something I'm holding in my hand or casting or something. So, like I said, I got another pole that I'm just gonna be throwing crappie jigs with. Now let me get this bobber pole out. All right, chat. Now we just got the pole I'm gonna be casting with the crappie jig. It's kind of got a bobber on it. It got tangled on Sunday, so I gotta take the bobber off and, wait a minute. Oh man. I gotta take the bobber off and, yeah, I'm gonna tie a jig on. SSBO, bro, what's up? Catching anything? Man, I just got out here, brother. I literally just got my 3 catfish rods out just a second ago. Like, they just got out. So it's early, but we got some shrimp and liver on a double hook pole. Then we got some shrimp on a single pole. And then we got some cut bait on a 3rd pole. Then I just threw my 4th pole out. It's just a bobber pole. It got a shrimp tail on it. Like I said, it's a little nippy out here today, chat. We just got put on the I don't know if it was a wind advisory or a cold advisory or a snow advisory. It was just something what it got to do with it being cold. So that's about to be exciting. It's already cold enough here. And it's just gonna keep getting colder. Ain't even no snow yet. Josie J, always good to see you. You don't know who's in here? What's up, brother? Sure. Pat Gonzalez, how you doing? PA Fish. Fanatic, what's up? Catfish eat seafood. Catfish eat everything. Catfish are bottom feeders. It's always good to see you, Funder. Always good to see you, brother. Just sub SS Bros. Also, if you want, we're doing a giveaway right now, man. If you go check out our giveaway short we got posted on our page, it's like the 10th, it's in between 10 shorts. All you gotta do is look for the one that says 3K giveaway, and all you gotta do is comment on that short, like that short, and be subscribed to the channel, and you get the chance to win you a baitcaster combo. On the short, it only shows the reel, but we're also giving you the rod and the line with it too. We're going for 3K subs. We're almost there. So, man, get in while you can. What up, KD? Kayak Dangler, how you doing, brother? Yeah, appreciate you, though. SSBO, bros. Sure. Silly boy. My boy, Northern. The only thing I'm watching, chat, is my bobber pole. Everything else is going to let me know if anything's happening, but that bobber pole is going to be gone before I even look. Live bait, no, live bait don't matter. This is crappie neighborhood. That's why I came over and I'm going to be crappie jigging, because they be right here. Crappie and bass. They be playing right here. Gotta do with them scissors. Oh. Also, I'm kind of feeling real lucky with the catfish bait I got out. I don't know. Shrimp is the only bait that I will say is a bait for everything, but also I can say it's a bait that can always be a hit or a miss when you're doing freshwater, in my opinion. Because I've caught a lot on shrimp, but I've also sit there for hours with the shrimp on and it ain't get took off. You can't do that in saltwater. You throw some shrimp in saltwater, it's on. Why we got the weird names? Man, Josie, I don't know. First I thought it was like some YouTube glitch, but maybe it's something on settings that got changed or something around. I don't know. It's been like that for like 2 weeks now, and it just, I don't know. I thought it was even at one point I thought it was maybe just Joey's phone, but I can't tell you right now. We haven't really investigated hard enough to figure it out, but it's just been doing that. At this point, we know y'all weird names and we know y'all real names on the thing, so we just going off of what we know off memory. What up, Paul? My brother, Paul the Great. If y'all haven't, please go check my boy Paul's channel out. Check out Funders as well, Josie J's as well. There's a whole bunch of people I would say all day. Y'all can check them out. Paul got a giveaway going on, y'all, to like the 4th, to the next month, right? On the 4th or the 2nd. He got a great giveaway going on, chat. I need to go jump in on that. Get my boy his sub goal. Get him all the way up there. Yeah, I'm about the crappie jig, chat. I gotta get my crappie jig out the bag. Paul, my boy. Yeah, YouTube been jacked up for a minute, Daily Grime. Appreciate you being in here, by the way, brother. Hannah, you was the first person in here. How you doing again? Hell yeah, man. Danny Paul was going insane. Paul, Mr. Nobody, Skipjack Cindy, Hemmykins. There's so many names I probably missed, but just off of them people right there. Yoshi, like, they were going wild. They were going wild with the gifted memberships and stuff last night. Like I said, we got over 300 gifted memberships last night. Sean, what's up, brother? Yeah, I'm having a great day, Paul. Honestly, I just got out here. I just threw my 3 catfish rods out. Like I said, I got shrimp, liver, and I got creek chub as cup bait. I don't got no live bait, but I got a live bait cage out further down the line by me. They'll catch some bluegills. Not to really say I'm gonna fish with them, because I don't know what my time frame is, because my car is still down, and I'm just using my wife's car. But you know, just to take home to put in my tank for bait, just for later. Like I said, in that tank, I got about 3 bullheads. I got about 4 or 5 creek chub. I got some minnows, but I wasn't really trying to get no minnows today, because like I said, it's chilly, and we just got put under like a wind advisory or a chilly cold advisory, whatever you want to say, and it's already cold enough. So I wasn't trying to stick my hand in water constantly to get minnows, but minnows is a great thing to use here for sure. But for my substitution for minnows, I'm just gonna be crappie jigging. You're a bell. That's probably me right now. And I need to get some custom crappie jigs from Mr. Crappie himself, brother. But like I said, me and Joe every day try to get more into plastics and stuff. But y'all can catch me with a rooster tail or a popper flopper or a popper. But we try to do soft plastics. I'm not gonna say I've been successful in soft plastics. I'm just gonna say I haven't tried it enough to think I could be successful. Which one of these crappie jigs would y'all recommend, chat? The orange one, the black one, the green one, or the white one? Which one of these crappie jigs would y'all recommend? Damn, Thunderstruck can't go fishing. He needs some bait money. Man, I need to get off live. Hell yeah, Paul. I ain't got no bluegills for bait, but I got hell of them in my child. Fuck with it. Bluegill gang. It's cold in England. Hell yeah. I believe you. I believe you. Black and yellow. Orange one. Yeah, trout magnet. Okay. 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 I feel you, Northern. I feel you there. This was just like a quick buy setup. It got a lot of stuff out here actually, but I definitely feel you on that. The reason I don't be using soft plastics enough is trying to be a perfectionist at trying to hook these things with these jigs is wild. Shoot, Paul, my voice is still out from yesterday from yelling at all the freaking yelling at all the freaking the gifted, brother. It was crazy. It was a crazy night. Great stream. My boy Troutline Joe went in. Not only did he went in, the chat went in. The chat was going crazy. I'm not no professionalist at getting this damn thing on, chat. That's one of the reasons soft plastic is kind of hard for me. Finding the right size crappie jigs and setups just be too difficult. But, you know, I got it on. That stuff on my hands right now is the shrimp. The shrimp's covered in so many different types of things right now. So this orange pole, the closest to me, has liver and shrimp on it. The pole next to it, the middle pole, has shrimp on it. And the last pole has a half of a creek chub cut in half on it. Then I got a bobber pole that's sitting right here in front of me. Then I threw it over there, but it'll move all the way underneath my poles. It just got a little piece of shrimp tail on it. And I'm gonna just throw this crappie jig out for the rest of the time while we're chilling and vibing and waiting for one of these big takedowns. Nice looking bait. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Thanks to Josie and freaking Thunder. They recommended this color. I should have did a poll for it, for real. Maybe next time I'll do a poll for it. Just to try the polls out. I've never done the poll. Well, actually, we have done a poll, but we done a poll like... We posted it on YouTube. and that was the pole. Not a live pole. All right, chat. We got it on there. Let's get out there. What up, Christy? How you doing? Danny, my president. D, what's up? Yeah, my boy Paul's in here. Christy, you already know. Paul the GOAT. Stray got stuck on the tree right now. Well, great start to crappie jig, chat. I'm about to move that whole terrain. There's some sticks right here where the crappie be posted up. That's where I catch most of them. And I just threw and they got stuck on the freaking stick sticking out the ground. So I got it off. I just gotta throw it out further. That's that wind advisory I'm talking about, Chad. It's about to get freaking crazy out here. Oh, Josie's about to catch a monster. Let's go, Josie. Best of luck to you. What up, Claudia? How you doing? Damien, what's up, brother? Living the dream? Hell yeah. Anytime I'm near water, I'm living that dream. A gator monster? Crazy. Unknown, what's up, brother? Man, bluegill gang everywhere. Everybody came in with their bluegills today. Sporting the gills today, sporting the gills. Man, this wind's gonna be having all three of my lines going crazy. We gonna know if a fish is on because the bells are gonna go up, but the lines are a little misleading because of the wind. again. Literally, the stick is like slanted down into the water, sticking up, but it slants all the way down into the water, and it keeps getting caught on it. Hold on. My line's too strong not to get my bait back. There was a big blow up over there. Hold on, quick chat. Oh well. Man, y'all some hunters for real. Y'all be hunting. Man, all y'all, I need to get into hunting. Shoot, any type of powder is not silent for real, Gator. Even a gun with a suppressor on it ain't silent. What y'all think it is, chat? Y'all think it's the shrimp or y'all think it's the liver? Y'all know this is the double hook pole. I think it's the liver. Wind's gonna be different today. It'll make me move out of the tree area and move into where there's no trees over there. But I'm trying to aim close to a particular spot. That's why I came over here in this tree area. felt the tap one time. Oh. Say it again. Chat, I feel I need a channel cat. Or a flathead, ain't gonna complain. I'm not trying to be impatient, chat, but I am about to yank. That thing gave me 3 light taps. And I feel like my bait gone. You don't get to just tap liver once or twice and then be on there. I need some commitment yanks. Nah, Chad, I didn't want to yank for the moon for that. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew the bait was going. It's like, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way they hit that. And they ain't come in. They gone. They got that bait off. That was liver, by the way, chat. I knew it was going to be the liver. It's always the liver. They ain't going to get it off this time. Yeah, they ain't going to get it off this time, chat. Crazy, as soon as I pulled it out the water, I seen the catfish roll before I pulled it out the water at. So you already know what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna throw it right on top of where he just rolled. Yeah, they didn't eat the shrimp. They ate the liver though. So I put liver on the top hook again, and then I put another piece of liver on top of the shrimp. Hopefully this ain't no turtles come up. They ate that shrimp. If shrimp ain't gonna hit, chat, I'm just gonna put all liver on my poles, which I'm fine with doing that. It's just I'm trying to get the usage out of this shrimp, because like I said, shrimp can dead ass be a hit or miss when it comes to freshwater for me. And I ain't ready to sit here and have a miss day because I have shrimp on most of my poles. I'll take that shrimp off so damn quick. Yeah, most of my poles have shrimp on them. Both the two poles next to each other have shrimp on them. I'm not about to sit here and wait for shrimp to become great for the day. If this white pole don't get hit in the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna take the shrimp off of it and I'm gonna put liver on. Because liver don't never fail me. Liver just hard to always guarantee that it's gonna stay on the hook and the fish is gonna set themselves or get caught. Hell yeah. Yeah, it was a dono party last night, chat. Chino, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing today? Always good to see Chino. Yeah, first activeness today. Off the liver, of course. Liver 1, shrimp 0. I wish I would have had worms. Off the shrimp, chat. I mean, off the liver. I don't think I got them. Yeah, I'm putting liver on my other pole. I don't know if I should put this pole down for real. I feel like if I throw this back out here, he's not gonna go nowhere. It's gonna be right there. Yeah, I might not put this down, Chad. I might hold this in my hand since I throw it out. Just for a second, then when I get done holding this, I'm gonna go for my other pole. I mean, I'll put the liver on my other pole. Oh my God. Great. There's a fish like going up right here. This bush in front of this tree that's hanging over, right on the other side of this tree. There's been 2 or 3 big blow-ups. Bad blow-up right on this tree right here. Underneath this tree. Man, that was a hard game, brother. That was a hard game. My bad, chat. My grandmother turned 67 yesterday, and it was her birthday. And she was calling back to check up on her. Also, thank you, Paul, for the dono, brother. $20 dono. Let's go. W's in the chat for Paul as always, man. Paul the Great. I'm about to start calling you, bro. Hey, my shrimp pole just went down. My shrimp pole on my bobber, it just went down. Let's go. W's in the chat for Paul, man. Oh, yeah. I can't sit here and watch that. I'm more worried about this catfish rod, but that bobber has went down under the water like 4 or 5 times. I'm more worried about this catfish rod than anything. I want to catfish. I can catch a bass all damn day, but I can't. Like that's crazy to say, but it's the truth. I can catch a bass. If I really want to catch a bass, I know what to do to catch a bass and where to go. Now this catfish, it's been a challenge the last few times I went out for catfishing, so I'm trying to catch a catfish. I'm supposed to be changing the shrimp off this pole, putting liver on, but this pole done been attacked so much I can't even focus right now. I'm just going to end up leaving my crappie jig on. I'm gonna put a bobber on and let it be 2 feet underwater. Just throw a bobber out and let that do that. Just have 2 bobber poles out because I'm about to focus on these catfish rods for a second. Like I said, I gotta put liver on this middle pole because this just got shrimp on it. It ain't been getting tagged like that. The wait time is way longer than expected. Then I got cut bait on this last pole that's a creek chub. And then this liver pole right here, it done been tagged enough. It was tagged while I was getting a phone call. While my granny just called me. And she turned 67 yesterday, so she wanted to talk to me some more. Let's go, Paul. Heck yeah, brother. What'd you say? I just subbed to you. Hell yeah, Cheeto. You a goat, Chino, brother. That's what I love about the fishing community. Like I said, everybody is helping each other out. Everybody talk. Everybody know each other. It's a great community. Like I said, I was in the gaming community before I was in the fishing community. And the gaming community was so damn toxic. But at the same time, you also had friends. But, like, you had friends, but there was also split off groups that hung out with each other and talked about it, the other groups. And I was like, nah. I mean, I was Switzerland, but there was a lot of game drama. I've only seen a little bit of fishing drama, but other than that, not that much. Compared to the gaming drama, yeah. It's so windy out here, Chad. Y'all probably hear all wind in the freaking camera. Even if I plug up my mic right now, y'all will probably still hear wind. I do have mics, I just never use them. I was getting tagged on this, but I don't want to sit here and wait for I don't want to sit here and wait for this shrimp pole to sit here. I want 2 liver poles out, so I'm gonna pull this pole in and put liver on it real quick. Yeah, that's a little weird. The shrimp looked like it was down there getting ate. I put a whole piece of shrimp on it. This damn thing looked like it done been opened up and ate. I'm not gonna take all the shrimp off. I'm gonna leave the shrimp on and just put liver on top of it. 2 for 1. Let's try to catch a hog. My boy Paul. My boy Paul. Please go sub to my boy Paul. Yeah, Josie. Like I said, I've had good times with shrimp and bad times with shrimp, but I've never caught nothing crazy with shrimp. If I've caught anything, I've caught bullheads with shrimp. Anything else, nah, I didn't. I've caught some turtles with shrimp too. But I always recommend shrimp. Like I asked last night in chat when Joey's on our stream, I said, what is the ultimate bait that catches every type of fish or most fish? And the only 2 baits I could ever always think of is shrimp and worms. Like you can catch anything. You really can catch anything with shrimp. But the shrimp just gonna have some wait time like freaking fishing with cut bait. Man, it's so windy. But your boy never have no issues using liver. Liver just not gonna catch everything. I ain't gonna catch no bass with liver. But I heard trout eat liver. I didn't even know that. I didn't know, shoot. Yeah, I didn't know trout eat as many things as trout eat actually. There's that glob of liver, chat. Like I said, I got a bass hook on this. This would have been a treble hook, but I don't have any more. That's how I keep my liver on. I mean, I can put it on a circle hook, a J hook. I can put liver on anything, but it's not guaranteed it's gonna stay on if I throw this shit. Now, if I put it on a treble hook, it's staying on. Or the other methods, like they say, put it in the pantyhose and use that. I've never done that method, but I heard that's a really successful method. I've also heard tying your liver to with some line, but I'm not about to rip out the line and start tying it every time I do that. Rude! Yoshi! How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, hell yeah, Yoshi. I was looking at your flies yesterday. I said, damn, my boy be making flies and stickers. I'm going to need some stickers from you, and I'm going to need some flies. Yo, so you had some nice flies, bro. I'm sorry, if my bobber pole goes down, Chad, I don't give a fuck. I'm on 10. I'm ready for it. That bobber pole is the only thing that has shrimp on it, and that's the only thing that's showing the shrimp is getting hit on a bobber. I had shrimp on the ground and it wasn't even getting hit. And it's doing bass energy every time the shrimp goes down. Like it gets grabbed and it gets snatched and it runs with it. The only pole I got out right now is my cut bait pole, and it's sitting right here with half a body of creek chub on it. I was about to throw this liver pole out. Where did I freak I throw it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's the only thing that my shrimp is getting tapped by. Like I said, a bass will take that. A bass eat anything. A bass is damn near a catfish. They bottom feeders as well. So double whammy because I didn't want to take the shrimp off. And, you know. Dirty Strawberry, how you doing? Man, there's so many bluegills in the chat. I fucking love to see it. Stacks, my boy. Oh, Chino's leaving. See you, Chino, brother. You have a nice day, bro. Appreciate you being in here. Man, haven't we all, Stacks? It's been a busy week. Busy week. Wasn't there shrimp on this at one point? There was. There was shrimp. There was shrimp and liver on the bottom hook. Yeah, there was. What up, Hunter F&F, brother? Always good to see you, my guy. Always good to see you, brother. Yeah, having a great day, bro. Really done that you in here. We just found out what bait we getting tagged on the most, so we focused on that. We was using shrimp and liver. Shrimp wasn't getting too much love on sitting on the bottom, but it's getting love on the bobber a little bit. Then my other two baits, liver, and then I got cut bait. I got creek chub. I got half of his body on there. I got the head on my biggest pole. It's sitting right here. The yellow pole has the half a body on it. This white pole, I just put shrimp on it, but it also had liver on. I mean, I just put liver on it. I already had shrimp on it. Just put liver on top of the shrimp. And then my double pole, the one that been getting tagged the most, that let me know liver was hitting, I just put double liver on it because it been getting tagged. I just keep throwing it over here. It's getting tagged. And hopefully, we pulling in the cat here real soon. I just keep jumping crazy right now because of that bobber pole that's going on there right now. Something's over here messing with it. Could be a catfish trying to eat this shrimp. And every time I get right here in this spot, it's where it's getting tapped at. Just got that. I just put the liver and shrimp out, chat. Like I said, liver gonna wake the catfish up no matter where you go. I was talking to someone the other day. We were talking about braid, and they was like, man, I would never recommend braid. I was like, why? He said, braid eats your eye holes on your pole. And I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, he had a giant pole, and it had a giant eye hole and it ate the bottom of his eye hole at the bottom of his pole. And I was like, damn. He said it went straight through it. I said, you had a cheap pole. He said it just depends on the material. Because I only use braid on one rod. I don't use it on no other rod. And it ain't never ruined nothing for me. It just gets tangled real easy. If it touches anything, it's over. If it touch you, you're tangled in it. It's like fucking spider web. Let me get this third liver pull out. Yeah, but I like braid. I'm not gonna say braid is my favorite line, because you can never go wrong with some mono. But if we said size-wise, what's my favorite size to start with and go up from? It's 14 pound. I'm not going below 14 pound ever until I get me another ultralight. Then I'm probably gonna run like 8 to 10 pound, but I'm probably gonna run 8 pound. I got a lot of 8 pound line from my last ultralight I had, and I didn't even never have to reline it. My barber just went under. Wow. Yeah, I smacked that tree limb, but it went perfectly where I wanted to go. Yeah, 8 to 10 pounds. The only time I'm on an ultralight. The only time I'm gonna go that level. Man, this bobber pole's making me mad. Cause whatever's pulling it's not getting it, but he's pulling it. I told you I was gonna put my crappie jig. Like I'm just gonna lazy crappie jig. I'm just gonna have it. I'm just gonna put a bobber on it and add it. Let it sit. I was throwing a crappie jig, but there's just too much to be casting multiple times by this tree. I would have to move. Or I wouldn't be able to specifically catfish if I wanted to cast a crappie jig a bunch, because there's just not enough space for me. But I put a bobber on this and it sit there and float, because crappie look up. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Crappie look up, chat. Their eyes is not on the side of their head. Well, they are, but they look up. Look hurt. I don't know what that is in the water, actually. I don't know what that is. Something's in the water right here. Where's Dave at? I need fact checking Dave. Bro, I appreciate you being in here, SS. Truly do. If y'all haven't already, please go sub to my boy Paul. I feel you, Gator. It is a little overrated. That's why I don't spam it. Like, and I really learned to use braid when I go like saltwater fishing. I go like saltwater fishing 4 or 5 times a year. I go out of town. I go to like Florida and stuff, and I saltwater fish on piers and beaches and everything. And what I've learned from fishing there, because I target sharks and other stuff, but you know, big shit. Braid is just the thing that can handle some of those big things, and me not have to worry about it. It's not it. Like, I'm not saying mono can't do it. It's just, you know, there's things that braid ain't gonna break on. But I have seen my braid break on pilings and everything else as well. You know, because fish should be smart when you go out of town, for sure. It's definitely a little overrated though. That's why I don't spam it, but I do have it. I do use it. My biggest braid is, I got 40 pound braid, I got 30 pound braid, and I got 50. But I only got 30 and 40 on my pole. And I say both of those because, what's it called, a uni knot? I did like I had like 40-pound braid already on my pole, and I had cut enough line out of it where I didn't have that much left. So I did like a uni knot, and I tied my pole to, tied my lines, my 30-pound to my 40-pound, and then I reeled in about 200 yards of 30-pound on there. So I got 30-pound and 40-pound on the same pole setup. But you know, like I said, braid touch anything, it's staying on there. So I ain't gonna lose it, that's for sure. But it's just that one pole. They get that braid love. Who's I put my hands in my pocket? Just an eager beaver, chat. Just an eager beaver. It's a catfish. It's not a turtle. I can tell that it's a catfish. I was gonna say if I catch a decent sized catfish, I'm gonna put it on a stringer. I'm gonna sit it here, try to catch it, see how many catfish I catch for the day, and put them all on the stringer. But I said, damn, I wouldn't want to try to put no turtle on the stringer. I don't even know how you would be able to do that. Yeah, that's a catfish though. I can just tell how they're tapping it. How it's tapping it is a catfish. It's a chunky piece of liver. Hell yeah, Northern. Man, Northern, that sounds so lit. I can't wait till I catch a walleye. I'm gonna catch one. We haven't caught one this year. We only attempted the walleye, sauger, and saugeye fish one time this year, and we went to to a hydro dam, but it was like in the beginning of the year, and I'm not gonna say our stuff wasn't set up to fish it. It's just the line. We were too close to the water jets or whatever you want to call them, and yeah, our shit was going down the river. It was going down the river. We couldn't keep that shit steady. That was like my second time doing, or third time doing a method. No, that was my second time. Second time doing the method feeder setup, and I threw that out, and my method feeder got so snagged somewhere deep in the water that nothing came back. Nothing came back. And that was some strong line, chat. If we fishing at the river, instantly our line is gonna be 20 or bigger. Yeah, if we fishing at the river, my line's gonna be 20 or bigger. 20-pound mono or higher. This is the only pole that the line is not no giant size line. Yeah, and I did hear that pole go off in the middle. Man, it's windy out here, chat. Man, I don't want to try to set the hook on this. I want this to set the hook on itself. That's why I put the bell on. I'm like, this pole's getting tapped, ain't it? It's literally why I just put the bell on. I mean, I'm not a fan of the wind, but at least with the wind going, it's moving my crappie jig around, and my crappie jig is actually getting messed with. Why does it look like the camera's spinning? Rex, you don't got no channel? Well, appreciate you being in here, man. Behind on chat. Okay, Gator. Is it on a baitcaster, Gator? I have baitcasters that have braid on them. I have 2 or 3 baitcasters. I just don't use my baitcasters. Like, I just uploaded a short, like, yesterday. That's a baitcaster with braid on it. I just don't use baitcasters. I know how to use them. I just don't like using them. My boy Charline Joe's the baitcaster user. You see me using a baitcaster, you're going to see me using an Abria Garcia, or however you say that. Oh, nice, SS, bro. I'm glad other people are using braid. I didn't think I was the only one using braid, but I'm glad other people do use it, though. I don't see a lot of fishermen use it, but it definitely come in handy and can save you out of a lot of situations. But I ain't gonna lie, deep sea fishing taught me that anything at 50-pound braid is like you can fight any fish. Or 50-pound line in general. Like they weren't even using 50-pound braid in deep sea fishing. They were using mono. But just knowing 50-pound is the limit you need to fight anything you want. It's all hey, it's all you really need to know. Anything you would say oversized, 50-pound, anything is gonna win. Just because I was getting pulled by some dolphins when I was deep sea fishing. And that showed me right there that first off, the dolphins are smart because they would fight you. They'd take your fish off the hook after you catch a fish and pull you, fight you with the line and everything. And then when they get ready, they'll spit the hook out. But the line never snapped. I never seen the line snap. The only time the line snapped is if you had to cut it because he was dragging you. He was pulling all your shit out. But nah, they didn't even get to that point. They would spit that out eventually. Dolphins are way too smart to be in the water. Yeah, 20 to 40 pound skull face. That's where I mainly go. Like I own 50-pound braid, but I have not put that on no rod. I have it in my car. It's white braid too. Like it's pure white. I just haven't put it. I haven't put it on no poles. Like I said, I got one pole with braid on, and that's the one I'm gonna stick with. That's the one I'm gonna fight sharks with and everything. But ironically, I didn't catch the shark I caught off of that. I caught it off. I caught that shit off a 14-pound mono. 14-pound mono in a 150-pound leader. And don't tell, I didn't buy that leader. I ran out, I didn't have leader at the time. So I asked somebody for some leader and this man gave me some line. And it was 150 pounds. That shit was crazy. I'm getting tapped on this pole I'm holding in my hand. That's why I haven't set it down yet. Like I just got tapped just now. But he ain't biting it and leaving or anything. He just tapping it. Both my liver poles are getting love. Yeah, how you doing, Skullface, brother? Yeah, Paul, you fishing today? Now Not yet. Trying to see some salt and freshwater action, Paul. I'm trying to see it both. I'm not gonna say it's a slow day today. I'm getting taps, but that's the thing with bringing multiple baits. When you bring multiple baits, you always got cast in the water. You got to see what bait is hitting. It took a second to figure out liver was hitting, but I'm not even shocked. Liver's always hitting. Now that we know liver's hitting, we just try and get one of them get locked on this liver. Like, they keep tapping it, but no one's hard dragging it. I've only heard one hard hit. Every other hit has been like they done bumped into it. My shrimp is still getting played with by whatever fish is like taking it, but I ain't seen a bobber going there in a minute. No way I just got snagged on something. I never get snagged here. I get snagged in a tree, but not snagged at all on the ground. Damn, I hope I don't snap off. This is what I need while I'm trying to get my line off the ground already. Hey, just know this pole's ready for anything, chat. That sucks. Chad, I'm pretty sure this is about to snap off. on, Paul. You're stronger than whatever's got you underneath there. Goodness. Maybe a little too strong. Goodness. Motherfucker. I was getting tapped by a fish before this happened. In reality, chat, I just don't want to break off. So I'm going to tug of war this out. I know I can tighten my line all the way to the maximum tight and then just fucking walk, and then maybe my line will snap or I'll have to cut it. But I just want to try to pull it out because the possibility is still possible, you know. But I don't know. This is a double hook setup. I feel like both hooks hooked on or something underneath. Probably a log or something. There was something eating it. He could have fucking took it and went under the log, but if that was the case, man, I wish I had my kayak on the roof, but I don't even have my car. My car is out of decommission, so I couldn't even bring my kayak if I wanted to. This would have been a perfect day to bring a kayak. My crappie jig just went underwater. I'm watching my crappie jig right now, Chad. Yeah, Northern, I'm gonna keep pulling. Yeah. Just keep yanking. Just keep yanking. Just keep yanking. Oh! Man, I don't want to snap off. I don't feel like rebuilding this, chat. I got the stuff, I just don't feel like rebuilding it. You motherfucker. Whatever did this to me is a hoe. Man, I got two bobbers in the water, chat, and I'm watching both of them because my crappie jig went under. And now that shrimp that's on that other pole, on the opposite side of it, is getting messed with. Fuck it, bro. I'm breaking it. Tighten this up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I fuck with that sound, even though I don't have a fish on. It's just, that's you know, that's what a fisherman comes to hear. I come to hear some of that. Also, A+, 10 out of 10, this pole right now, yanking what it's yanking, and no one, it's not giving up. If we had a big fish on this motherfucker was coming in. This is 14-pound line, chat, with 40-pound mono as leader. 40-pound mono. 14-pound line. Shit is tough. Go home and snap some 14-pound line. Go home and show Show me a clip of you snapping some 14-pound line. That shit don't be happening. I'm fucking pissed. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. That's what I was doing. That's what I was going for. But damn. Who wants to reset a pole, chat? When y'all come to Louisville, Kentucky and reset this pole for me? Woo. Reset pose, because it's my favorite thing to do. Of course, it'd be the other catfish rod I got out. I'm about to take this. Man, I can't do it. I was about to take this cut bait off and turn that into a liver pole too, and just have 3 liver poles out. But I don't know. That cut bait was looking. It was looking like a fish is gonna eat that. He was bleeding enough. He was cut bait. He was cut baited up. What do I want to put on here? Swivel. Random, not yet right now, brother. I mean, I'm getting taps. I'm getting taps on a few things. I got a crappie jig out on a bobber. I was throwing it at first with no bobber, but I got that out. It got tapped a little bit. I got some shrimp on another bobber. It got tapped a little bit. I got some cut bait with some creek chub on there, half a body. That hasn't got shit. Then I got this pole right here, this white pole. I was running shrimp with it for a while on a bass hook. It wasn't getting tapped. Then I put liver on with the shrimp. It been getting tapped. This other pole, my double pole, I just had to snap that off. It got snagged somewhere very bad, but it was getting tapped before I had to snap it off. I'm not gonna say I'm not getting hits and there's not obviously fish in the water. I just haven't been able to pull none in yet. But I mean, it's been all right. Been a little windy. My liver been getting ate. Shrimp has not. Shrimp hasn't been getting ate on the bottom. But on this bobber, it been getting messed with. It done got taken on there a few times. Guaranteed it's a bass. Really watching this crappie jig, chat. With the wind, like I said, it's making it move way more than, that's what I needed to do. I ain't moving the crappie jig. At least the wind's moving it. Somebody took it down twice. I'm right in their neighborhood. By now, I would have switched that crappie jig for like a rooster tail, just being me. So I'm not knocking it. I'm gonna keep letting it do it. Like I said, I'm trying to catch a cat today. Catching a bass is kind of easy, but I'm trying to catch a cat. Even the shrimp on the bobber, I mean, that's specifically for a bass, just because. But I mean, I've seen catfish get caught on bobbers. I've caught catfish on bobbers. Caroline Joe caught catfish on bobbers. Chat. We just gotta put the hooks on and this is done. Get the hooks on and put a bead on. I didn't want to rebuild it, but it ain't nothing to build it. What up, Ralph? How you doing, brother? Strictly looking for catfish and bass, but also crappie. Catfish, bass, and crappie is what we targeting today, chat. We got liver. We was using shrimp. We got cut bait, which is creek chub, and then we got a crappie jig out on a bobber. Okay. I wonder if the liver's still on this other pole. It got tapped enough, it could be gone. And it been quiet after it got tapped a few times. I'm driving, but I don't see it. I don't know about this bass hook, chat. Like I said, bass hooks is kind of my favorite hook. And I've caught catfish with them, but I've also seen bass hooks break when it comes to fighting some catfish. It don't seem like it's securing the bag. Everything else got a circle hook on it. I just got one bass hook out. This white pole is the anything pole. Anything goes pole. It can have a treble hook, a circle hook, it can have a bass hook, it can have anything on it. Paul, when you gifted that, was that 20 memberships or was that just 20? No, that was 20 memberships. Oh, bluegills get bigger every day, chat. Bluegills get bigger every day. That was definitely 20 memberships. What up, Reaper? How you doing, brother? Scooter with the 100 W's in the chat for my boy Scooter. How you doing, Scooter, man? I'm sorry I'm just now seeing you. I've been, you know, once you ain't caught a fish in a minute, you locked in. And it's been a minute. We've been out here for a minute, so some fish should have came in already. We're ready to get some in a second, Scooter. I just don't know what it's gonna be. My thought process is probably gonna be a bass. Do I want it to be a bass? I want it to be a catfish. Preferably a channel cat, but I'll take a flathead too. So I think we're gonna hit a bass. Bass don't be playing in this pond. Channel cats are starting to get smart here. They be getting fish. It been getting picked up more on fishing here, chat. I don't know if it's the sharing the fish brain location or what, but yeah, it been getting more and more fishy. More people been coming out and fishing here, and the catfish are getting smarter. They're over picking the bait up off the hook and leaving. No high, just grab the bait and leave. Grab the bait and bye. What time is it? Man, Chad, I'm about to have to leave. Like I said, my car's out of decommission right now, so I'm using my wife's car. And I gotta go pick my daughter up here soon, like in the next 10, 15 minutes, chat. Man, that sucks. Well, let's catch a fish real quick, chat. I don't think I'm gonna throw this catfish rod back out, but I'm glad I got it set up. I might have to go get my daughter, chat. Jeff, what's up? Nah, there ain't no alligators here, man. Thank you for letting me know there's yeah, I got a alarm that let me know I have to leave. So I'm gonna have to pack up. Also, my girl Skipjack Cindy is streaming right now in chat, so I'm excited about that. Even though it's looking mighty skunky right now, chat. Your boy's gonna be back out. Your boy's definitely gonna be back out. But I am about to pack it up for now. Like I said, I gotta go get my daughter from school. But I'm about to go watch some Skipjack Cindy. Hopefully I'll see all of y'all in there as well. Definitely about to go watch her. Too bad you can't raid on YouTube. I wish you could raid. That'd be lit. Wait, can you raid on YouTube? I don't know. Maybe if you put Nightbot or something on, you'd be able to raid. Yeah, thank you, Northern, brother. Appreciate it, bro. I kind of had a feeling my sound was muted. But you know me, I'm trying to conquer this last fish, but I really need to put my post up, so. Also, I now know why that shrimp pole's not getting tapped. Because the last 3 times I threw it in the water, it's gotten tangled. It has a swivel and stuff, and it has a slip bobber that moves up and down. And it's gotten tangled 3 times. The last 3 times I pulled it out the water, as I was over there casting there, I could see that it was tangled. So that pole been out of decommission the whole time, and I wasn't even aware. I'm gonna cast this, and I'm gonna start putting my stuff up, chat. And as I put my stuff up, when we get down to the nitty gritty and we walk back over there where the car is and we're about to leave, I'm gonna do the camera last. We're gonna put my bait cage out and see what new bait we putting in the water. Bro, if we caught like a tiny bass, that'll be lit. Grow that bass in that 55-gallon tank. I'm about to go watch some Skipjack Sunday. No. I just feel like it's gone. There's no way this is going. What the hell happened to you? I literally cut the creek chub in half, chat. I cut the creek chub in half and something eating the insides of it out. Like, I cut it in half. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully got some bluegills in the creek, in the trap too, chat. I really threw the trap out for bluegills. Yeah, the bait's on this is gone. I questioned the liver was getting tapped and then it wasn't no more if the bait was still on. And I just knew I was right. I'm gonna take this bass hook off. Next, I'm gonna get another treble hook, I'm gonna put it back on. If I'm gonna be using liver for this pole, I'm gonna be using treble hook. Like I said, I'm gonna take everything to the car. There's where the freaking hook went. Man, I thought creek chub was gonna be hitting, chat. We got some giant creek chub that would have went successful. I don't know about shrimp. Shrimp been doing me dirty recently. I needed to be doing better. Like, for me to speak on shrimp, and how successful shrimp usually is for me. I can't say it's as successful as it is for it's really successful saltwater, but freshwater, like I said, it's 50-50. I just watched a giant bass jump over there. Hey, next time I come here, Chad, I don't give a fuck. I'm kayaking. Next time I come here, I'm kayaking. But I would hope if I come here next time, I'm bringing minnows as well, because I'm not something ate my fucking shrimp down to ate the shrimp down to the brim, chat. He was down there getting blue gigi'd. Yeah, I wouldn't want to kayak without some minnows and some worms though. Those would be the two baits I would be using if I was kayaking. I don't think I want to catfish if I do it. Like I said, next time I'm a troll. I'm a troll if I fucking have that. I have a big pole out and just have a troll on it with like some type of lure or something, and not anchor down. Something that floats on top. Oh my gosh, this damn thing is in the ground. Whew, that was fun. Thanks, Tim. Said y'all have a nice day. I'll let y'all know what that bait cage hit like. I gotta go. Y'all see me again real soon. Y'all keep being awesome. See Northern Josie, Dyro, Tam, all of y'all. Y'all have a nice Wednesday. See y'all again real soon. And forever and always, you guys. Fish on. I'll let y'all know what that bait cage is about. For sure. Go check out Skipjack Sydney as well. Fish on, you guys. Fish on.